the work that you put in, you've got so much time vested into the program that you're not going to surrender at any point, you know.
Wake up in the morning, head out to the field. Another day you're kicking up dirt, another chance to test my will. It ain't just a set of shoulder pads, it's the armor that we wear. When the battle starts on a Friday night, you can feel it in the air. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. Hard work pays off, you reap what you sow. That's the way we live with them blue-collar boys from just down the road. Till the weekend comes and the crowd pours in and the whistle blows. It's time to smash them out, it's time to ring some bells again. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night.
Hurry up now. Get down the huddle. Jump off the ground, come back to the huddle.
All right, welcome to Bill Horton Field. This is Ray Review. My name's Elmer Harris here with
Cameron Lane.
Cameron Lane.
I got to be honest, Elmer, the greatest and worst idea that the Eagle Nation has had in a while is throwing that tailgate party before the game. A caramel chocolate graham cracker and zebra cake package later, and I'm dozing off up here.
Oh, action's about to get kicked off. This is going to liven you up real quick, Cam. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. It's about 5 minutes to kick off here at Bill Horton Field. It's a beautiful night.
You can hear the playing of the national anthem in the background. We will pause in respect of that. Another beautifully played rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by your Ray County High School Golden Eagle Marching Band.
So we hope to have a good crowd of people tuning in. There's a good crowd here at Bill Horton Field. Hopefully there's a lot of Indianapolis Cathedral fans that couldn't make the trip from the Fighting Irish Nation. We had a wonderful time last year coming up to play at your home field at Arsenal Tech.
Yeah, it was a special occasion last year. The Golden Eagles traveled up to Indianapolis. Originally, the game was scheduled to be played at Lucas Oil Stadium, but apparently our reservation on Open Table did not go through. They did not get the confirmation email to us, and it ended up not going through. But a 2-year contract is a 2-year contract, and Cathedral has followed up on their end of the deal and traveled to Evansville tonight to take on the Golden Eagles. Cathedral is 4-1 so far in the season. And, Elmer, it's probably a little bit of an understatement to say that the Golden Eagles have their hands full here tonight.
They have their hands full. We have a lot of respect for we earned a lot of respect. We got a lot of respect from the program, the Cathedral program last year. Gained a lot of respect for that program and look forward to seeing what 2016 brings. It really played well for our program following that game to play such a high level of competition.
Absolutely. It is exciting to see kind of what the gold standard is in high school football, and Cathedral definitely is right there in that upper echelon. A couple of D1 prospects for the Cathedral Fighting Irish tonight. Senior Pete Werner, he's an outside linebacker, 6'2", 215 pounds. He's already committed to Notre Dame. Yes, that Notre Dame. Senior Ben Stewart, the safety, 5'10", 190 pounds. He's committed to Boston College. Senior Luke Sanders is a wide receiver, 6'4", 193 pounds. He's committed to Western Michigan. Junior Marquise Stepp is a running back, 6 foot, 205 pounds. He's already committed to Notre Dame as well. He'll be going up to play for Coach Brian Kelly. I almost said Harbaugh. I for some reason, I always want to think Harbaugh belongs at Notre Dame, but he's at Michigan. In fact, he was tossing around the pigskin with Tom Brady last week. Did you see that before the game, Elmer?
No, I missed it.
Yeah.
I missed it. It's pretty
cool.
I
guess Brady's got his got the month of September open right now for certain reasons, and so he was able to go and be the team captain and pregame speaker for the Big Blue. Their junior Emil Ekor is an outside guard. He's 6'2", 349 pounds. He's got 31 offers so far, which, Elmer, I had Chat State and Bryan for theater, so I can't quite draw from that experience. But you had 45 offers, right?
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite.
Yeah. So his top 5 right now are Michigan, Michigan State, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Notre Dame. So Big Vol Nation, keep an eye out for him. Junior Hugh Davis, outside linebacker, 6'1", 210 pounds. He's got 2 offers, Central Michigan and Indiana, and Michigan State and Notre Dame also showing interest. Junior Jackson Brown, inside linebacker, 6'1", 205 pounds, 2 offers for Brown, also Central Michigan and Indiana. However, Elmer, injuries are an issue tonight for the Fighting Irish. Going to be out without some of these big-time players, but that's also the same story for our Golden Eagles, as we will be without our fullback, Mason Stevenson, number 16, if you recall, injured his right knee last week. I spoke with trainer Jim Knutson before the game. He said it's nothing too serious. We're going to monitor it. He's wearing a brace tonight and a jersey and cargo shorts, so he will not be padded up tonight. With the Golden Eagles being off next week, Jim was hopeful that Stevenson will be able to return for the away game at Cleveland on October 7th. Some of those injuries tonight for Cathedral. Marquise Stepp, the Notre Dame commit, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Elmer, I believe is a top 5 running prospect in the state of Indiana.
He's actually the number 2. I believe, I could be wrong, I believe he's the number 2 athlete right behind Emil Ekiyor in the state.
Yeah, and
24/7 Sports. So
that Emil Ekiyor, if we're saying that right, he's one of the top line prospects in the nation, correct?
Number 4 in the nation.
Number 4 in the nation. That's what it was.
Sports.
So Golden Eagle definitely have their hands full here tonight. Pre-game warm-ups, it looks like the Fighting Irish will be running similar offense to your Golden Eagles. They had some wing tee that they were walking through in warm-ups. And Elmer, I was down on the field before the game. They got some big boys. They've got some big boys. I don't know if corn grows in Indiana, but is it corn-fed boys? Is that how they say it, Elmer?
That's right. Corn does grow. I can testify to that because it was a long ride up there last year, and so went and drove through a lot of cornfields. Some really good people up there.
Fantastic. So, Elmer, a game like this tonight where, based on last year's result, Cathedral can, in all due respect and love for my Golden Eagles, probably be deemed the favorite. What are some keys for Rhea County? What would we like to see performance-wise out of the Golden Eagles tonight? What are some takeaways and some things you're looking forward to going in tonight's contest?
Number 1, Rhea County cannot afford to make any mistakes whatsoever. Turnovers will be absolutely key for Rhea County. And you can see, Cam, if you look down on the field, those little that's the Little Eagles from Dayton, Tennessee that came through the banner with the Golden Eagles, and those young men, what a treat for them. You can see them rolling and tumbling and fumbling and bumbling out there on the big field, on big Bill Horton Field. What a treat it is for those guys. Last week, Spring City Red Dogs, were out there. So, just what a great experience for them. That's what it's all about. That's the very young feeder programs for the Golden Eagles.
Absolutely. 10 years from now, we'll be talking about some of those players, no doubt.
No doubt.
So we're back to your point. Things to watch for tonight for the Golden Eagles. Christian Simon following up 2 big weeks in the backfield. He's hoping to continue to build on his success. Of course, like we mentioned, without Mason Stevenson tonight, so do you expect Coach Pemberton to stick Eddie Davis back in, or do you think he'll mix it up and maybe we'll get A.J. Velasco?
For Mason Stevenson at fullback, you're going to see Brandon Hunt come in. We've seen a little bit of him the last 2 games in the second halves. So we're going to be able to see Brandon Hunt, a little bit more of him at the fullback position. I believe you're going to see a mix-up. Eddie Davis had a good game actually last year at Cathedral. And you see Rhea County kicker Logan Johnson getting ready to kick this bad boy off here.
And Logan has really come into his own these last few weeks, has kind of won that starting position, not only on kickoffs, but PATs and field goals as well. Cathedral has, I believe, won the toss and elected to receive, and we are underway at Bill Horton Field. It's a good kick by Johnson. It's going to be fielded at the goal line. His foot goes back into the end zone. That was Dejon Collins on the reception So Logan Johnson forces a touchback, and the Fighting Irish will take over on offense on their own 20.
So without further ado, we are underway here. This beautiful night. It's starting to cool off here at Bill Horton Field. You can start to see this first formation here for the Irish.
So it's not the wing tee that I, of course, no surprise, wrongfully predicted that they were doing in walkthroughs pregame.
It's like they have trips to the far side. And
yeah, trips left here. Starting with a ground attack, handoff goes to number 23, Tony Johnson. He is met quickly by the Eagles. It looks like that's Tyler Brown has the ball running around, indicating that there might have been a fumble.
With Juwan Martin,
I'm sorry, correction, Juwan Martin.
He was definitely met what looked to be early, but he did pick up 2 yards on that play.
So it's Quincy Keller in at quarterback, and it looks like a hard count is going to draw an offsides from the Golden Eagles, and we are going to give away 5 yards here early.
And those little mistakes like that, those are really the mistakes that we can ill afford to make here.
Second, 3.
So it is offsides against the Golden Eagles. 2nd and 3 now for the Fighting Irish. I formation here, handoff once again to Johnson. He punches it out across the 30 and will have enough for an Irish first down.
Johnson on the carry.
So the Irish capitalize on an early blunder by the Golden Eagle defense
First down.
and move the chains for the first time tonight. Keller out of the shotgun this time. Handoff goes to number 5. Correction, that's number 6, Dejon Collins.
Around the right side. Brought down Ray County.
Tyler Brown in on the tackle for your Golden Eagles. A gain of maybe half a yard there. We'll call it 2nd and a long 9. Great defensive stop there by Tyler Brown. Keller out of the shotgun once again. Hard count, looks over to his sideline for some clarification and an adjustment now here in the backfield. As Johnson swings out wide, Keller rolls back, he throws it underneath. He's complete to Collins, still fighting ahead, and it looks like he will have enough for a Fighting Irish first down.
Complete to Collins. Brought down on the play by Simon. First and 10, Fighting Irish.
Keller going to keep it this time. He's got room up the left side. He's out across the 35, the 40, and down inside the Golden Eagle 40.
Football. Forced out of bounds near the 40. First down, Cathedral.
It'll be another first down for Cathedral. Keller with a nice fake on the handoff there. Was able to pick up about 15 on the carry. Handoff to Sissel this time.
Sissel on the carry.
He picks up a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Fighting Irish. There is a pre-play whistle here, and it looks like Cathedral is going to take a timeout. So with 9:11 left in the first quarter, there is no score. A couple of first downs so far from Cathedral. We will be right back.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
And we are back here at Eagles Stadium. 2nd and 8 for Cathedral. Keller out of the shotgun, throws it out to the right. Pass is caught by DeJon Collins. He gets out across the 35, brought down near the 30. He will be just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 3. Got to believe it would be huge for the Golden Eagle confidence here if we could force a 4th down, Elmer. Handoff's going to go to number 23, Tony Johnson. He's still on his feet. He's out across the 20, the 10. He is going to get into the end zone for Cathedral, but there is a flag back near the line of scrimmage. And it is holding against Cathedral. So that score will be negated by the penalty, and the Golden Eagles escape what would have been an early score by the Irish. So Elmer, I believe still applicable. My point previously, if the Golden Eagles can get a stop here on 3rd down, I got to believe that would do big things for their confidence here tonight.
Absolutely. It'd be a huge stop on 3rd down here, 3rd and 13.
Keller's going to fake the pass out to the right. He's got a little bit of room in the middle of the field. He is going to be brought down around the 35, and he will be well short of a first down. It'll be 4th and about 6 for the Fighting Irish. Looks like no thoughts of punting from the Cathedral sideline, as the offense will stay on the field. So a huge 4th down here early. Cathedral electing to go for it. Couple of hard counts, another look to the sideline. Some shuffling out here, trips right. Keller's got the snap, he rolls back, settles into the pocket. Pass is complete to number 83, Luke Sanders. He's going to be brought down at the 15, and that will be a Cathedral first down. Keller's going to keep it this time. He is going to be wrestled down in the backfield by Eddie Davis.
That's the sheriff right there, Cam.
The sheriff with a huge tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Broke through that line, got to Keller quickly. A great tackle by Davis. Keller under center, takes the handoff, fakes it, rolls out left. He's got a man in the corner of the end zone. The ball is going to be caught for a Cathedral touchdown. Luke Sanders in on the touchdown reception, and Cathedral is out to an early lead.
And they will crank up the Fighting Irish Band here.
Yeah, very cool to see that even with the long trek, the band was able to make the journey. Happy to have them here, and all, of course, of the Cathedral fans in attendance tonight. Thank you so much for coming out to Evansville. It was a pleasure for us to get to Indianapolis last year, and we're glad that you were able to make it here this year. Looks like Tyler Silva on to attempt the PAT for Cathedral. A little bit of confusion here amongst the officials. Conversation going on the sideline. It looks like we have got it all figured out, and we are set now for Cathedral's point after. And a penalty marker on the field. And I believe it was Cathedral are motioning that they want to decline the penalty. It was encroachment. So they elect not to get any closer to the goal line. Make it a little bit easier perhaps on their kicker. Won't have to lift the ball quite as early to get up over his line and through the uprights. Silva on to attempt the PAT now. It's a high snap, and it is blocked by your Golden Eagles. Not exactly sure who got their hand on the ball, but a nice block there by the Golden Eagle defense. We will definitely take that. With 7:12 left in the first quarter, it is the Cathedral Fighting Irish 6, your Ray County Golden Eagles 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
It means that we are, as a management team, committed to our folks' safety. And in turn, our people take that safety home to their families. You know, it has a great positive impact on the community.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
Thank you so much to one of our big sponsors there on the commercial break, Lazy Boy. Hoping to call out a lot of Ray County first downs and touchdowns and give Lazy Boy some more love tonight, which is, of course, always a good thing for your Golden Eagles. So it is, I believe, Simon and Bice back to receive. It's going to be fielded. Nope. Actually flies over Christian Simon's head into the end zone for the touchback, and that will be 1st and 10 now for your Golden Eagles at their own 20.
So for Cathedral fans tuning in to the game, Ray County runs a power T offense, wing T, a lot of heavy on the run, little bit of pass. This is going to be your wing T formation here. And he's got some daylight early.
It's Christian Simon. He's out across the 40, the 45, still on his feet, getting a push from number
25,
Brandon Hunt there, helping him get out across midfield, and a huge first play for your Golden Eagles. Christian Simon with a huge carry. There is a flag, however, on the field.
Ooh.
So they're saying that yes, the ball will be backed up. Penalty against Ray County, block in the back. So an unfortunate turn of events there after what would have been a huge gain by Simon.
Still a Ray County first down.
Still plenty of yards for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. The ball is now on Ray County's 43. So still a net gain of 23 even after the penalty. So still a very positive start on the first play of offense for the Golden Eagles, Elmer.
Great start out on the offense for the Eagles.
So it is going to be a wing tee here early for the Golden Eagles. Handoff's going to go to Christian Simon once again. He bounces out across the 43. It looks like he might have gained maybe a yard. We'll call it second down and 10.
Let's take a quick look at that replay, Cam. Missed the replay.
Pemberton runs the play in from the sideline. And it is Cody Bice, Christian Simon, and Brandon Hunt tonight. Number 25 will be in the backfield in lieu of Mason Stevenson, who is out, like we mentioned, with injury. Handoff goes to Hunt this time. He bounces out across the 45. He is hit hard by a Cathedral defender, but not before picking up about 3 yards. It will now be 3rd and 7 for your Golden Eagles. This time, Cody Bice out wide in the wing tee. Handoff's going to go to Christian Simon. He is hit hard and early by number 46 for Cathedral. And that will now be 4th and 10 for your Golden Eagles. Loss of 3 there. A big play by Chatton, I believe is his last name. Let me confirm. Might have been actually number 20, Jackson Barrow, in on the tackle. Chandler now on the punt for your Golden Eagles. It is a punt. It's going to take a Ray County bounce. It's down inside the 20. Going to be touched dead right around the 15. A great putt by Chandler Kaler. So with 5:02 left in the first quarter, Cathedral leads Ray County 6-0. So, Elmer, a huge burst of excitement right out of the gate for your Golden Eagles. A big pickup for Christian Simon. But once we had a fresh set of sticks, weren't able to quite get anything going there. Elmer speechless. Handoff this time goes to Cathedral number 26.
He's going to be stopped right there close to the line by Juwan Martin, Cam. Juwan Martin's our premier inside linebacker.
That was Chandre Sissel in on the carry for Cathedral. 2nd and 7 now. Trips left for the Irish. Keller working out of the shotgun. Going to fake the handoff to Sissel. Keeps it himself, but he is met by a host of Golden Eagles. Going to be stopped for what looks like maybe he might have picked up a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 6 now.
Take a quick look at that replay.
Juwan Martin.
Oh, he was hit first by Bradley Evans.
Was that Bradley Evans?
Was on the scene in the backfield, but he missed his quarterback kept. I think they were stuck either way they went, but now it's going to be a big 3rd and 5 on their own 19.
Keller looking left.
Looks like it got a hand on it.
He's got his receiver, Collins, once again on the reception. He's going to be out across the 35. And that will be another Cathedral first down. Keller very poised and confident in the pocket there. He's delivered a few nice strikes early to his receiving core. And it is another first down for Cathedral.
And a big one, Cam. Big 3rd down for Cathedral. Little reverse.
Reverse this time.
He's hit again.
Looks like that was Xavier Brown with the carry. He's going to pick up about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Clock continues to run here. Inside 3.5 minutes in the first quarter. Cathedral leads 6-0.
We want to thank our sideline camera operator, Brian Kamer. Look forward to taking it down to our sideline reporter, Larissa Cannon, introducing you guys to her very shortly.
High formation here for Cathedral this time. Pass out to Collins once again. He's got a block on the sideline. He's out across the 50, and that will be another Cathedral first down.
Just across midfield, 1st and 10, Cathedral.
Keller joined in the backfield by Tony Johnson. Johnson going to get the handoff this time. He's out across to the 45, picks up about 4.
Johnson, straight ahead. Tripped up by Tunnels, 2nd, 7.
So basically what Coach Pemberton asked his team to do is to keep them stay in the ball game to the 4th quarter till they have a shot of winning it. No surprise what we're expecting here from this Cathedral team.
No, they are like we mentioned, a powerhouse team. A lot of D1 prospects. Handoff goes this time. I'm not sure who that was in on the keep. It was Keller, actually, with the keep. He picks up about a yard. We're going to call it 3rd and a long 5. But regardless of who you're playing each week, I know that Coach Pemberton, the coaching staff, is looking for, obviously, a great week of preparation from his boys. Wants them to work hard and be confident in their own ability, because we do have a great squad ourselves. Regardless of who we're playing, I know that if we can do those things, it will be an overall success for our Golden Eagle team here tonight. Keller rolls out to the right, delivers a strike to number 88. That's Colin Stark on the reception. He's going to be brought down at the 30. And Keller continues to really impress. What are you seeing there?
Hey, he's accurate. A lot of accuracy. Some good, big, tall frame wide receivers out there.
And very diverse, too. He stood in the pocket. He rolled out on the move there with that throw. A beautiful pass. Handoff goes this time to Sissel, I believe. Yes, there is a flag on the play. It is going to be a hold against Cathedral. That will back them up a good bit. It is now 1st and 22 now for the Fighting Irish. Just over a minute left here in the 1st quarter. Keller rolls back, dumps it underneath to Cecil. Makes a couple moves. Cecil will get the ball back out across the original line of scrimmage. It is now 2nd and 8.
We'll take a quick look at that play again. Another big hit from Juwan Martin.
Keller looking towards the end zone. It is caught. And it is a touchdown for Cathedral. Keller had a good bit of time there in the pocket, was able to find his receiver near the goal line, came down with the reception, and stepped into the end zone.
He was actually getting quite a bit of pressure here on the near side.
No, he was. The Golden Eagle line got a good push there, and we almost got to him. He had just enough time. And Cathedral is now up 12-0. So Silva on to attempt the PAT. It is going to be a fake. Keller rolls out to the right, looking towards the end zone. He's going to deliver a strike, and it is going to be broken up by the Golden Eagle defense. That was Jawan Martin, nearly intercepted that what turned into a two-point conversion try. So with 25 seconds left in the first quarter, Cathedral lead Ray County 12-0.
So only time will tell if those PATs, missed opportunities, will come back and make a difference in this game.
I know the Golden Eagle faithful here in attendance are certainly hoping so. We looked very, very good with the beginning of our first possession.
So now in the final minute, 25 seconds, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager, constituents come first. And as always, go Eagles.
Silva now on for the kickoff. Back deep to receive for your Golden Eagles, Cody Bice and Christian Simon. Silva's first kick made its way all the way into the end zone for the touchback. And this one will do the same. So the Golden Eagles will take over on offense at their own 20. Second time to see the offense on the field tonight. Hoping to have a few more of those runs that we saw on the first play of scrimmage.
So here come the Eagles again, Cam. We're going to see if we can't put together a successful drive here.
It is going to be the wing tee. It is Hunt and Bice in the backfield. Handoff goes to Brandon Hunt this time. He's out close to the 35. Pickup of 5. 2nd and 5 now for Ray County.
All right, it's the end of the first half.
End of the first quarter.
Pardon me, first quarter. We're about to take it down to sideline reporter Larissa Cannon. Hold on just a second, Larissa. We're about to be with you. All right, thank you, Larissa. What's the feel down on the sideline?
Well, fall might have officially started just yesterday, but that message was not received with our student section celebrating a Hawaiian theme night. Let's take a look at the crowd.
All right, we want to thank you for that.
At the end of the first quarter, Cathedral leads Ray County 12-0. Starting the second quarter, it'll be 2nd down and 5 for your Golden Eagles after a good run by Brandon Hunt on 1st down.
And you can see the Ray County student section out in Hawaiian threads tonight.
That tailgate festivities was Hawaiian themed. A lot of fun, some good food. Put me in a little bit of a sugar coma, but that was my own choice. Handoff is going to be actually stopped right at the get-go as there is a flag on the play. Looked like there was some movement on the line. Not exactly sure who caused it. It is going to be a false start against your Golden Eagles. So after the positive picket on 1st down, we will now back up those 5 yards, and it will be 2nd down and 10. Pemberton runs in the play from the sideline. Christian Simon split out wide in the wing tee here. Handoff is going to go to Cody Bice this time. He's got Hunt out in front blocking for him. He's out across the 30. Gets out near the 33, and he will have enough for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. So a great play there from the Golden Eagles. A good block by Brandon Hunt was able to spring Cody Bice forward and pick up the first down.
Good to see. Only can hope Cody Bice and the rest of that backfield will get fired up.
Bice trying to bring a little energy here to the Golden Eagles. Handoff going to go to Bice once again. He's out across the 40. Knocked down by number 24 for Cathedral, but not before a pickup of, yes, it is 10. They're going to call it a full 10, and that is another Ray County Lazy Boy first down. So Cody Bice, like I said, trying to get a spark going here, and he is doing just that. 2 great carries for Bice. Power tee here for the Eagles. It is Hunt and Bice. Handoff is going to go this time to Brandon Hunt. And he pushes ahead for a gain of about 4. We'll call it 2nd and 6 now. I'd like to thank Ray County sports fan king, if you will, really just sports enthusiasts in general. Cam Meadows running our scoreboard for us tonight. We will try to get some scores from around the region for you as well. Handoff this time to Cody Bice, who bounces out around the right end. He is across the 40 and has plenty of yards for another Ray County Lazy Boy first down. So Cody Bice really getting things going here on the ground. A couple nice runs mixed in from Brandon Hunt. Christian Simon has gotten in the action, and that backfield is really starting to wake up here.
Here's a replay of that Cody Bice run. When he starts waking up, like you said, and getting alive, he can start energizing it for the entire team. They're into Cathedral territory right here, Cam. Big drive for the Eagles so far. It's that power T formation.
Handoff this time is going to go to Bice once again. He bounces out. He's out across the 30, still on his feet. Takes on a defender at the 25, but has another Ray County Lazy Boy first down, and you hear the Eagle Nation start to come to life. The Golden Eagles threatening inside Cathedral territory.
Take another quick look at this run. Looks like a trap play right up the middle. Back to the action.
Coach Pemberton electing to go with that power tee once again here. Handoff is going to be Brandon Hunt up the middle this time. He's fighting ahead for a few yards. Brought down at around the 22, but not before picking up about 4. You sense that maybe everybody was at the tailgate, maybe even some of those Golden Eagle players, and the zebra cakes are wearing off, and we're starting to wake up here. You've poked the bear, and the Golden Eagles are coming to life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just what we wanted to see.
Absolutely, Elmer. Power tee again. Once again, handoff is going to go to Cody Bice. He's on his feet, bounces out across the 20, met by 3 Irish defenders, but he is very close for another first down. 3rd and just over a yard, and the Golden Eagles are inside the red zone. Just over 9 minutes left in the first half. Cathedral leads 12-0. Pemberton under center, power tee, handoff goes to Brandon Hunt. He's got a great push from his offensive line. He is out across the 15. He will have enough for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
It's going to move those chains. It's going to wake this crowd up even more.
And as we mentioned, whether or not Cathedral may be considered the favorite, attitude and effort here tonight from the Golden Eagles. And as long as we stick in this game and continue to believe and do what has got us successful so far this season, there's no telling what could happen here tonight, Elmer. Some great positive signs from the Golden Eagle backfield here in the second quarter. Handoff's going to go to Cody Bice once again. He's staying on his feet, churning those legs. He's inside the 10. He's going to have a pickup of about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 now for Ray County.
It looks like we're winning that battle up front, Cam. We're getting that surge in there. That's a 5 yards on first down. Coach Mark Pemberton has got to love that.
Absolutely. Doing what has made us successful thus far. And it continues to work here against Cathedral. Handoff is going to go to Christian Simon this time up the left side. He is inside. Looks like he's going to be brought down around the 8-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 now for Ray County.
You can see young Zach Pemberton running in the play there. He's a sophomore. He's really played a huge role in the Eagles' success so far this season.
Pemberton with a hard count. He is now going to call a timeout. So with 7:48 left in the first half, Cathedral leads 12-0, but your Golden Eagles threatening to score. We will be back in just a minute.
Justin came out. We walked the land. We looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com. The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always,
3rd and 4 here for your Eagles. Handoff is going to go to Cody Bice. He bounces out. He's across the 5. He's going to be very close for a first down. Looks like they are going to mark him at the 5. It will now be 4th and 1 for your Golden Eagles. So decision time for Coach Pemberton. Logan Johnson has definitely proven that he can hit a field goal from this distance. It's approximately 5 yards longer than a PAT, but Coach Pemberton is electing to go for it on 4th down.
This crowd here is waking up. Huge play, power T formation.
Huge play. Handoff is going to go to Cody Bice, and he is going to dive ahead, and he is going to have enough for a Ray County first down. Coach Pemberton gambles, and it pays off. 1st and goal for your Golden Eagles, and that is a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
A big one. A big Lazy Boy Ray County first down right there. The ball's on the 2-yard line.
Elmer, are you crying? 1st and goal here for the Golden Eagles. Handoff goes to Brandon Hunt. It looks like he's got a good push, and he is across the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Eagles!
And this crowd is on their feet.
And so am I, Elmer. With 7:02 left in the second quarter, Ray County is on the board. So Reese Cooley out injured this week, so Peyton Barger, number 29, is going to be holding for your Golden Eagles. Logan Johnson on to attempt the PAT. The snap is a little low. We are actually going to end up going for it. Peyton Barger's got the corner. He dives ahead. He is into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good.
Wow.
So whether or not that was planned, the snap looked a little bit low. Barger scooped it up, got around the right end, and he is into the end zone. With 7:02 left in the second quarter, Cathedral leads Ray County 12-8.
And with that, we're going to
go to an exciting commercial break. Elma and I are going to chest bump. We'll be back in just a minute.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
County and Ray County student athletes.
With the Eagles on the board early in the second quarter, the Eagles are proving that they are still in this game, fighting hard against the Irish. The crowd is pumped up, and the sideline is too, guys.
All right, thank you so much for that, Larissa.
Logan Johnson now on for the kickoff. It is a good kick. It is going to be fielded at around the 5-yard line. A fake reverse. Collins, he's out across the 25. He's at the 30, cuts back towards midfield, still on his feet, bounces out, is going to be drugged down from behind at around the Ray County 38.
Looks like that was Aubrey Smith that was finally able to wrangle him down. So a good return for the Irish, and I can only assume they're definitely going to come out here. And maybe, what do you think, Cam? You think they're going to come out here and do what's really been working on those big plays, those big pass plays?
Yeah, Keller is definitely, he's connected with Collins a few times, but he has been impressive, like I said, at quarterback tonight, getting it done, whether that just be sitting back in the pocket, rolling out on the move. He's kind of shown that he has all the throws so far here tonight. And just as I say that, he completes a strike for first down. Takes a little bit out of it. So first down here for Cathedral. Ball at the 50-yard line.
Deep I formation.
A deep I. Handoff is going to go to Chandre Cecil. He picks up about 3. Sturgeon in on the tackle for your Golden Eagles. 2nd down and 7 now for Cathedral. Keller out of the shotgun this time. He's got twins out left. He rolls back, throws, connects once again with DeJon Collins. He was going to be brought down at the 40. They're actually going to mark him at the 38, and that will be enough for another Cathedral first down. Inside 6 minutes here in the second quarter. Cathedral leads Ray County 12-8. Collins rolls back, fakes the handoff this time, rolling out to the right, throws underneath. Ball is going to be incomplete, bounces off the hands of intended receiver number 23, Tony Johnson, and it will be now 2nd and 10 for Cathedral. There is a whistle here before the play transpires, and it is going to be a timeout taken by your Golden Eagles. So with 5:33 left in the second quarter, Cathedral leads your Golden Eagles 12-8. We will be back after a short commercial break.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
We're back here, 2nd down and 10 for Cathedral. Keller out of the shotgun. He rolls back, throws it up. He's got a receiver downfield. It is going to be just out of the diving hands, incomplete. Looks like there is some laundry near the line of scrimmage. The way the referees are signaling, it looks like it may be going against Cathedral. It is going to be a hold, and that will back them up after Coach Pemberton elects. So after the yardage is tacked on, it will now be 2nd and about 22. Derek Hall goes into motion, splits out right. And now Collins joins him out. Keller takes the snap, throws it out left. A little bubble screen intended for Xavier Brown. And I've got to be honest, Elmer, if he catches that ball, that might have been pay dirt. He had a great block by number 83, Luke Sanders, set up. And it looked like he had the sideline to himself if he would have been able to bring that in.
Great pass. He put a little mustard on it. He looked to the right real quick. Turned back, quick pass to the left, and the receiver just couldn't pull it in.
Yeah. Couldn't cut the mustard that he put on it. Just want to see how many mustard jokes we can do, Elmer. It's 3rd and 22 here for Cathedral. Keller looking down the sideline. He's got a receiver. It is going to be just out of reach. So it will now be 4th and 22.
And that was another dangerous pass that if it was pulled in, could have spelled trouble for Ray County. He might have had Simon beat by a step.
And just as we saw previously, Cathedral is electing to go for it once again here on 4th and very long. Actually, now that Keller has received the snap, he is going to have a little pooch punt. It is going to be touch dead. It looked like Christian Simon might have touched the ball, which would have, of course, made it live, and it was scooped up by a Cathedral player who got into the end zone, but it maybe my eyes deceive me, and he did not touch it. And where the Cathedral player got it.
So let's take a quick look at this replay here, Cam. I've got to take another look at that.
I'm a little nervous to see it, Elmer. I'm glad they can't consult us just in case, but it looked like Christian Simon.
Little pooch punt, but it threw, looks like it threw Simon off his.
Our angle, it's hard to tell if he touched it. We're going to assume he did, and the referee was right there. Golden Eagles now take over on offense. It is 1st and 10 from our own 15. Flag on the play. Is going to be encroachment against Cathedral, so we will take a free 5 yards, and it will now be 1st and 5 for your Golden Eagles.
Not much doing there, Cam. Maybe a yard.
The good news is, since it was only 1st and 5, it's now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 1. I
PA announcer Shane Johnson being a little bit generous there. Looks like it's a little closer to 4 from where I'm sitting. And I am basically a professional golfer, so I do know yardage. 2nd, and we'll meet in the middle for 2.5 for your Golden Eagles.
Talk about being generous.
Absolutely. Handoff goes to Cody Bice this time. Correction, I believe that was actually Eddie Davis, who has now gotten into the game in the backfield for Ray County. He picks up maybe a yard. It will be 3rd and a long 1 now for the Golden Eagles. So Coach Pemberton going back to that power tee. Davis, Hunt, and Bice in the backfield. It looks like Zach Pemberton is actually going to keep it himself, I believe. No, it was a fumble on the exchange on the handoff. It was recovered by Ray County. It is now 4th and 1. And from the looks of the players running on from the sideline, Coach Pemberton is going to punt here inside his own 30. 3:34 left as the clock rolls here in the 2nd quarter. Cathedral leads Ray County 12-8.
So it's going to be
Deshaun Collins back deep to receive the punt for Cathedral.
The snap by Zach Swafford, punt by Chandler Kaler.
Looks like Eddie Davis might have hit the player back to receive the punt for Cathedral, as there is a flag, and it seemed as that is probably what happened. Referees meet in the middle to confer. And it is going to be kick-catch interference against Eddie Davis and the Golden Eagles. So that is a 15-yard penalty. And as we mentioned in the pregame, the Golden Eagles just can't afford to make those kinds of mistakes tonight, Elmer.
Absolutely not. That's a huge penalty, costly penalty right there in the final minutes of the first half.
The referee has signaled his own timeout here as he's having a conversation with Cathedral's head coach.
This is following up on a great defensive stand by the Eagles on the previous drive. So maybe the Eagles will be able to tighten up right here.
Keller looking out to the right. He's got his favorite target, Deshaun Collins. It's going to be a gain of 5 for Cathedral.
Second, 5. Kinsey Lane, you're needed in the press box. Kinsey Lane, you're needed in the press box.
Keller looking out to the left. This time he's got his number 83, big tall Luke Sanders on the catch. Finally going to be pulled out of bounds at around the 20. But it will be a Cathedral first down.
And that's Luke Sanders, a senior, 6'4", 193-pound commit to Western Michigan. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if he's committed for their track and field program or football, maybe both.
If Brant Musburger was calling this, he would probably say, has a little bit of a Jeff Samardzija body type. That's the worst Brant Musburger you've ever heard. I do apologize. I will not do that again. That was more of like a Brant Musburger, Harry Carey mix, and it was awful. I apologize. Pass incomplete here on first down. Second down now for Cathedral. Keller's got time in the pocket. He's going to hit big Luke Sanders once again, who catches it, fights ahead, gets inside the 5. So it is now 1st and goal for Cathedral.
Those receivers seem to be getting a lot of room right there around 8 yards out. Looking for a big hold here from the Golden Eagle defense.
Keller out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off this time to Johnson, who is going to dive ahead, and he is going to break the goal line. That is a touchdown, Cathedral.
4 yards per Cathedral, touchdown.
And he lowered his head very low. Now what appears to be another flag on the field.
There's a marker on the field.
Waiting for the official signal here from the referee. The touchdown is good. It is going to be
looks like a personal foul.
An unsportsmanlike conduct against the Golden Eagles.
That penalty will be assessed.
It will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff.
Sanders to snap, Keller to hold, Sylvia to attempt.
Sylvia's PAT is good. So with 1:59 left here in the second quarter, Cathedral leads Ray County 18-8. We will be back after a short commercial break.
Hi, my name's Rob Armstrong. I'm the senior pastor at New Union Baptist Church. I want to take this opportunity and let you know that we're a church that's for Ray County. Our aim is to see our neighbors and the nations glorify God through faith in Jesus Christ. We're excited about our Eagles season this year. We're rooting for the Golden Eagles, and we want to invite you and your family to join us any Sunday morning at 8:30 or 11 a.m. for worship. We hope to see you there. Go Eagles.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
Hi, my name's Rob Armstrong. I'm the senior pastor at New Union Baptist Church. I want to take this opportunity and let you know that we're a church that's for Ray County. Our aim is to see our neighbors and the nations glorify God through faith in Jesus Christ. We're excited about our Eagles season this year. We're rooting for the Golden Eagles.
So we're back here. Sorry to cut off Pastor Rob Armstrong from New Union Baptist. There are several times when perhaps you have been to church and wanted to ask the preacher to please get done so you could go to Sunday lunch. Rob, this is our one chance to do that. Much love. Love the guys out at New Union. Rob is a great member of our community. I know our cameraman, Johnny Cannon, and his family attend out there. We promise we will play your ad once again tonight. So short, almost looked like an onside kick there. The Golden Eagles will take over from the 25. Coach Pemberton electing to go back to that power tee here. Handoff is to Cody Bice. He is going to be met by number 14, Pete Werner. Bice might have picked up a yard before his forward progress was stopped. It will be 2nd and 9 for your Golden Eagles. A minute and a half left in the second quarter. Clock continues to roll. Doesn't look like we're in too big of a hurry to get these plays called in from the sideline. I would imagine Coach Pemberton would probably be content to go into the locker room with the score as it stands, Elmer.
Try to make some adjustments.
Handoff goes this time to Eddie Davis, who bounces out across the 30, still on his feet, finally brought down at around the 34. So a big gain there from Davis, and it will be 3rd and 1 for your Golden Eagles. 40 seconds left now. Pemberton's got the play in. Davis, Hunt, and Bice out of the power tee. Handoff to Davis once again. He bounces out to the left. He's out across the 35. The 40 going to be pushed out of bounds at around the 44. He has enough for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. Ray County does have 1 timeout remaining. Coach Pemberton might elect to use that if we were able to pick up a big gain here on first down. Pemberton under center. Handoff's going to go to Cody Bice this time. He's got Hunt out front blocking for him, but he is brought down right around the line of scrimmage. And I believe with that play, that is all the action we will see here in the first half. So at halftime, Cathedral leads your Golden Eagles 18-8.
19-8. Oh. And that does do it for the first half.
So Elmer, all things considered, with the pregame predictions, knowing that Cathedral's a powerhouse, I would say Coach Pemberton and the Golden Eagles very satisfied with our first half performance. So at this time, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Larissa Cannon. She's standing by with Ray County head coach Mark Pemberton.
All right, Coach, you said last week that the plan was to be in a position, staying in the game so that by fourth quarter we were in a position to win. How is that looking for us? What's the plan for the second half?
Well, we're going to get the ball back start of the second half, so we, plan will be to punch it in there and get back in it. We're 11 points down, but we've made several mistakes, down here fumbling on 3rd and short. Gave them an opportunity late in the half, but, I'm pleased with our run defense. We did a great job run defense-wise. Pass defense not so good. We're going to try to get that corrected. A few corrections and better drives offensively. We can get right back in it.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Next into Magical Mystery Tour featuring.
Thank you so much, Larissa and Coach Pemberton. So as is our halftime tradition, we are now going to bring in Ray County alumni, all-around sports enthusiast Cam Meadows with some scores of interest from around the region. Cam, take it away.
All right. So around the region tonight, there are several games going on that are interesting, to say the least. But first one we'll go to is excuse me there. First one we'll go to is kind of a surprise score tonight. Knox Fulton 22, Knox Gibbs 21 at the half. That's kind of a surprise considering Fulton, coming into the season was supposed to be really dominant, but now kind of looking pretty mortal tonight. The next one up, Knox Catholic, pretty good team. Got a lot of kids going to Clemson. Got a lot of kids looking at UT. The big Mays kid's already committed as a sophomore. They're currently leading Belfry, Kentucky, 28-7. Our neighbors to the north, Rockwood, are currently down 14-0 to Harriman in the second quarter. Red Bank right now is currently leading Chattanooga Central. Chattanooga Central is currently leading Red Bank 8-7. At the half, Hickson is leading Eastridge 7-0. A big game over in I believe it's playing in Marion County tonight. Marion County is leading 6-0 in the first quarter. Another surprise score, Oak Ridge 35, Sevier County 3 at the half. That's kind of a unusual score considering Sevier County was so good last year. But Oak Ridge, we'll probably see them later on down the road in the playoffs. Wow, this one's really good. Cleveland 35, Signal Mountain nothing in the second quarter. What a big turnaround.
Hey, that is a big turnaround, but I think Signal Mountain was reported to have like 30-something on their roster, so they're kind of off. But, I guess you could say it's good to see Cleveland starting to get some wheels back underneath them after they've had there's really no love lost between our two programs, but, when somebody's suffering that bad, it just – your heart just goes out to them.
Yeah, they've lost 4 quarterbacks this year, so they've got some problems over there. But, it's a good turnaround for Cleveland tonight. Another score of interest, South Pittsburgh currently leads Grundy County 28-0 in the second quarter. Saw another one that might interest folks. McCauley is currently leading Trinity of Georgia 28-0 in the second quarter. And, nope, we don't have a Baylor score tonight. Okay. Well, that's about all we got, so turn it back over to Cam Lane.
Thank you so much, Cam. As is our halftime tradition, we are now going to pause and bring you the live performance of the Cathedral High School Marching Band, followed up by the Rhea County High School Marching Band. And if those of you out there are wondering if Cameron Meadows has a better voice, is more competent, and more knowledgeable about local football, you are absolutely correct. He should have this job, but he can't get here enough to steal it from me, so I hope you can suffer me. At the half, Cathedral leads Rhea County 18-8. We will see you in the third quarter.
And now, every Irish fan's favorite song, the Cathedral School Song.
how about another round of applause for the Cathedral High School Marching Band? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the field the Rhea County High School Golden Eagles Marching Band. Drum majors are Sabrina Fine, Olivia Masterson, and Samantha Price. This season's show is entitled Hit the Dance Floor and includes the movements Shut Up and Dance, Can't Stop the Feeling, and Shake It Off. Drum majors, is your band ready to hit the dance floor? Ladies and gentlemen, the Rhea County High School Golden Eagle Marching Band.
I take pride in teaching, training, mentoring. My name is Roy, and I'm the Engineering Change and New Product Launch Coordinator at Lazy Boy. My coaching style, I try to be passionate and to lead, teach, and give back. Hand craftsmanship is very important. Quality depends on the team members that are building the product. It's a responsibility, it's an ownership. You got to think of it this way. When I build this piece of furniture, am I building it for myself? Would I want this in my household? Being on the training aspect of it, we see somebody struggling, you mentor them, encourage them, keep lifting them up, say you can make it, you can do this. So when they go out and they start executing, and you can see it all coming together, the teachings, everybody's doing their assignment, that's what it's about. If I come to an employee and I'm trying to show them a proper technique to get one quality unit out the door. Also, if I show a lineman how to block, we're gonna score a touchdown. You gotta enjoy what you do. You gotta be passionate about what you do. You got to have that team concept in order to make sure that at the end of the day, all said and done, you're making one satisfied Lazy Boy customer.
Whether you're discovering hidden waterfalls in Pocket Wilderness or enjoying a day with family and friends on Watts Bar Lake, you'll find Rhea County's natural beauty rivaled only by the warmth of the people who call it home. Rhea County is rich in history, and we embrace that history while looking forward to tomorrow. We also have one of the top medical facilities in the Southeast. Rhea Medical Center delivers the right care right here in Rhea County. And Rhea County is the perfect place to raise a family. Here, we put our kids first. We built a state-of-the-art high school, giving them the tools they need to develop into tomorrow's leaders. In today's world, you need reliable power, and we have that here as well. Chattanooga State in Dayton provides students with the skills that they need to excel in today's workplace. Bryan College students are also making a difference. They are the fiber of our community. But don't forget, this is God's country, blessed with fertile soil and abundant wildlife. So blessed that top anglers took notice. Bassmaster recently ranked Lake Chickamauga number 7 in their top 100 bass lakes. So whether you're looking to relocate, start a business, or maybe even it's time to kick back and retire, Rhea County leaders are committed to ensuring that you find your dreams right here in Rhea County, Tennessee.
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
It means that we are, as a management team, committed to our folks' safety. And in turn, our people take that safety home to their families. You know, it has a great positive impact on the community.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
Justin came out, we walked the land, we looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Rhea County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
All right, and we're back, about to kick off the second half. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show. You got a good look at a lot of our sponsors, some very important organizations here in Rhea County. One video, you got to see a little bit about some of the fun things to do here in Rhea County, kind of what we're all about. This is God's country. If you're tuning in from Indianapolis, come on down here, enjoy the mountains, enjoy the lakes, enjoy the beautiful Tennessee River. We have Wattsbar Lake, where is a beautiful place for recreation, getting out on the ski boat, jet skiing, having some family fun up there on Wattsbar Lake. It has a good fishing, but we also have Chickamauga Lake down here on the southern end of Rhea County. It's one of the number 7 out of the top 100 bass lakes, rated by Bassmaster. There's actually a college tournament going on right now in Dayton, FLW. There's 7 SEC teams. But without further ado, we're back to the action here in the second half.
Rhea County is going to receive the kickoff here. Ball is going to be fielded by Christian Simon right around the goal line. He's out to the 15, the 20, bounces out. I believe he was accidentally knocked down by one of his own players, but the Golden Eagles will take over on offense at their own 25.
And he had a good wild bill out there in front of him, Cam, but it just couldn't keep that wall rolling. Got penetrated.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
Nonetheless, a good return for Simon.
Wing tee look here for Rhea County on offense. Handoff is going to go to Brandon Hunt up the middle. He pushes ahead, going to have a pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Rhea County.
Hunt carries straight ahead, brought down on the play by Sissel. 2nd and 7.
So Rhea County not quite within striking distance, but they're keeping this game close.
And
a lot of time on the clock.
I will do my best to announce that the score is 19-8. I think I said 18-8 about 4 times in that first half of action. I do apologize for that. Cathedral leads 19-8 over Rhea County. Handoff goes to Cody Bice this time. He's out near the 30, going to pick up a couple more yards. There is a late flag after the whistle. Coach Pemberton and the Rhea County sideline clapping, indicating there might have been some extracurricular activity on the part of Cathedral. We will wait for the official call, but Rhea County may be gifted a 1st down here. It is a personal foul against Cathedral, and that will be a Rhea County 1st down.
We'll give them a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown, Cam. Get a little bit of momentum
I
going
I would love to have a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown, but we'll settle for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down. No worries, Elmer. We're going to call that Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown very soon. I have a good feeling about it. So 1st and 10 here for the Golden Eagles. Power T offense. Handoff is going to go to Eddie Davis. He bounces out around the left side. He's going to stiff arm a defender. He breaks out across the 50, who latches onto that arm. Still on his feet. There are a couple flags. Eddie Davis is without a helmet currently over on the Cathedral sideline. A couple flags came in around the action there. We will wait to see for the official word. The officials are having a conference here to discuss what happened on the play. Couldn't quite tell from here, Elmer, could you?
Could not tell. It's going to be a huge penalty either way it goes.
It is another person fouled as a face mask against Cathedral.
So that's 2 big penalties right there.
So there still seems to be some confusion going on. Sorry to interrupt you, Elmer.
Sure.
Before we get too excited and carried away, the Cathedral coaches were indicating that the penalty might have actually been against Ray County. I know, as we mentioned, Eddie did lose his helmet on the play.
We're going to find out right here.
The way the official is facing it is going to go back against Ray County. So I am now very confused. There is another. So
offsetting?
No, it was actually face mask against Ray County. So I'm not sure when Eddie maybe went for the stiff arm if he ended up grabbing the defender by the face mask. It was hard to tell exactly what happened. The result of the penalty, though, is there's some extra signaling going on here by the official. There was a couple personal fouls after the play. Those offset. So it is now 1st and 20 after everything gets settled. Pemberton rolling out, keeps it. He's looking. He's got Christian Simon down there. Ball just broken up at the last minute by number 14 for Cathedral. A great pass by Zach Pemberton. Christian Simon, the intended receiver. So Coach Pemberton mixing it up a little here early in the 3rd quarter, going with the aerial attack.
And a good-looking pass there from Zach Pemberton. Seems to always catch defenses off guard. When Pemberton goes to air, it always catches them off guard.
So we have Christian Simon split out wide again this time. Handoff is going to go to Cody Bice, though. He's bouncing around near the line of scrimmage. He is going to be wrestled down by the Cathedral defense. And no gain on the play for Ray County. It is now 3rd and 20 for your Golden Eagles. Ray County back in their traditional power tee here. Handoff is going to go to Eddie Davis. He's got Christian Simon out front blocking for him. He is hit hard around the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up 5, but it will be 4th and 15 now for the Golden Eagles.
That was Pete Werner on the hit there. Seen a few highlight clips on Werner, and that looked very characteristic of his stops.
Yeah, he is
a diving tackle.
Going to be headed to South Bend next fall, commit to Notre Dame and Coach Kelly. Kaler back deep to punt. It is a good spiraling punt here from Kaler. It's backing up Collins, who's going to field it at around the 25. He breaks one tackle. Looked like a potential block in the back. Some of the Golden Eagle fans sitting below our booth definitely disgruntled. Collins did pick up about 5 on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 now from their own 30 for Cathedral. So Keller out of the shotgun with a pass for DeJean Collins. Used that combination a few times tonight, and it pays off once again here for Cathedral for a pickup of 6. Keller is going to hand off this time to Johnson. He's out across the 38. Picks up a couple. It will be 3rd and a long 2 now for Cathedral. Quick snap by Keller. Dives ahead, trying to catch the Golden Eagle defense off guard and pick up the 1st down. Looks like they're going to spot him right at the 40. And the referees are going to signal a 1st down. Keller this time, pass is caught by number 88, Colin Stark. He's out across midfield and has enough for another Cathedral 1st down. Keller's handoff goes to Sissel this time. He's going to have a gain of about 3. So Elmer, seems like the pace here for the Cathedral is matching more of what we saw in the first quarter out of them, sort of a slow, plodding ground and pass attack. Keller's pass this time out to the left, caught by Luke Sanders. He's going to be brought down at around the Ray County 44. It is now 3rd and 5 for Cathedral.
Yeah, it looks like they're just taking what we give them, which is not very much, but they're taking it and they keep creeping along enough to pick up these key 1st downs for them. And that formation Keller's in, he's in a deep shotgun, a little bit
Keller's going to
deeper in the backfield.
Collapse in the pocket now. He throws a pass. Diving is DeJean Collins. It's going to bounce out of his hands, and it is now going to be 4th and 5 for Cathedral. So thus far, we have seen Cathedral go for it on 4th down every single time, with the exception of when once Keller did receive the snap and then had a pooch punt.
This is about the same position on the field they were when they did that pooch punt last time, Cam. Let's see what they do here on 4th and 5.
Another hard count and a look to his coach on the sideline. Keller is going to punt it once again. It is out towards his own sideline. It's going to take a big Cathedral bounce, and it is going to be touch dead at the Ray County 1-yard line. So a very fortuitous bounce there for Cathedral on the pooch punt.
So, but in all, a good defensive stand for Ray County.
Absolutely. Very, very positive. Basically a turnover on downs there, although we weren't sure if they were going to go for it on fourth, as they have converted a couple fourth downs rather here tonight. So the Golden Eagles
has these Eagles
inside their own one. Going to need a good push here from the offensive line to guarantee that we get out of our own end zone. There's a little bit of movement before the snap and a flag down on the play. It is going to be encroachment against Cathedral, so we have a little bit more breathing room now as the ball will be out at the 6. 1st and 5 now for your Golden Eagles. Handoff this time is going to go to, I believe that was Brandon Hunt. It was. He's out. Maybe a pickup of 1 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 4 now for Ray County.
That penalty definitely gave them a little bit of breathing room. Hunt added on a little bit. A little bit more breathing room. 2nd and 4.
It's going to be an end around this time. Handoff to Cody Bice. He's out. He's brought down around the 8. It looked like he might have actually rode on top of the defender there to the ground, but regardless, the play was blown dead by the official, and it is now 3rd and 4 for your Golden Eagles.
So let's see what Pemberton's dialed up here on this big 3rd down.
They're going to be out of the power tee. Handoff went to Cody Bice, who picked up maybe a yard. It is 4th and 5. Coach Pemberton will run on the punt team. Just over 4.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Cathedral leads Ray County 19-8. Kaler with a good wobbly punt is going to be fielded at around the 40 by Collins. He breaks through the original wall, runs into one of his own defenders. Might have been the only thing that really stopped him there. He's finally going to be met by a host of Ray County defenders and brought down at around the 22. So if you heard that from our public address announcer here, Mr. Shane Johnson, the Ray County Technological and Engineering Department here have some frightening looking shirt launchers that I am a bit nervous and excited to see how they function. Keller here looking towards the end zone. He's going to have Luke Sanders on the touchdown reception. Keller with a great high lob pass to the back corner of the end zone. And big, tall Luke Sanders just got under it. And Cathedral tacks on 6 more here in the 3rd quarter. Sylvia on now to attempt the PAT. It is up and good. So with 4:07 left in the 3rd quarter, Cathedral leads your Golden Eagles 26-8. We'll be back after a short commercial break.
State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager, constituents come first. And as always, go Eagles!
When you want the best in local football, you want the Rhea County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
State Senator Ken Yeager takes his
Sylvia's kickoff is going to be fielded by Christian Simon. It looks like his feet might have just scooted back into the end zone. It will be a touchback. So the Golden Eagles will take over on offense from their own 20.
And with that, the Eagles have a lot of wood to chop to get caught back up in this game, but
I like that analogy a lot, Elmer.
But this is going to be this is one of these times to really grow and playing one of the, top teams in the nation, and they're playing very competitive with them.
Handoff is going to go to Cody Bice. He is going to be met early by Hugh Davis, number 39 of the Cathedral. No gain on the play. It will be 2nd down and 10.
So we did have a wide out in that formation, very rare. In this 2 tight end set for Rhea County. Going back to the power T here.
Handoff's going to go to Cody Bice once again. He's out across near the 25. Pick up of a 4 on the play. It will be 3rd down and 6 now for your Golden Eagles. Pemberton rolls out to the left. It is going to be a throwing play. It bounces off Cody Bice's chest. And it falls incomplete.
Looks like the nose hit right on his shoulder pads and just...
It did. Not exactly sure if he was the intended receiver. He was open and looking towards Pemberton, but proximity was pretty close there. Zach was forced to get it out quickly.
Real quick rollout by Pemberton. Keys in on Bice. Just hit his shoulder pads, chest pads, and
so Kaler back to punt once again here. Collins back deep to receive for Cathedral. He is going to call for a fair catch at the 48. So with 2:36 left in the 3rd quarter, Cathedral Fighting Irish lead 26-8 over Rhea County. Looks like there was a penalty against Cathedral on the punt reception. That will back them up. I believe it is a 15-yard penalty. They are tacking on here, so it will be 1st and 10 for Cathedral from the from their own 34.
I heard that hit up here.
I did as well. I was a little concerned for a second. That was Chandre Sissel on the carry there. He's going to have a pickup of about 6. It will be 2nd down and 4 now for Cathedral. There is a whistle and a flag before the play gets going. It is going to be encroachment against the Golden Eagles, and that will be enough for a Cathedral 1st down. Rhea County has definitely looked very solid at times and impressive tonight, Elmer. Just a few self-discipline issues that have cost us some yards we've given away. Sissel on the carry here. He bounces out to the left side. He is up the sideline. He is going to be forced out of bounds by Eddie Davis at around the 14-yard line. So Cathedral inside the red zone here.
Great run. Towing up that sideline right there. He had some speed on him. But Eddie had the angle.
Keller fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right. He's got a man. It is going to be Luke Sanders again.
Just painted the inside of that inside corner in the end zone on the far side. Great pass, and that's another Cathedral touchdown.
Sylvia's PAT is good. So with 2:11 left in the 3rd quarter, the score is Cathedral 33, Rhea County 8. We'll be back after a short commercial break.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Rhea County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
Hi, my name's Rob Armstrong. I'm the senior pastor at New Union Baptist Church. I want to take this opportunity and let you know that we're a church that's for Rhea County. Our aim is to see our neighbors and the nations glorify God through faith in Jesus Christ. We're excited about our Eagles season this year. We're rooting for the Golden Eagles, and we want to invite you and your family to join us any Sunday morning at 8:30 or 11 a.m. for worship. We hope to see you there. Go Eagles!
And we're back here. Cathedral's kickoff is going to tumble into the end zone and will be another touchback. So the Golden Eagles will take over at their own 20.
And Cam, as I mentioned to you, and I believe I actually mentioned it to Mr. Meadows here, that Zach Pemberton coming through this game right here as a sophomore quarterback for Rhea County. to be able to play and stand in there against a team like Cathedral. Looking forward to the rest of the season. He's going to know that he's already faced the best that he's going to face this year, and the confidence that's going to bring when that realization sets in for him.
Absolutely.
He's going to say, hey, I've faced, one of the top teams in the nation, Cathedral. Going into our 5A Region 4 schedule, when we come back from this bye week next week, it's going to be it's just going to be wall-to-wall region action. We have Cleveland, who was ranked 4th in the state just a few weeks ago. We're currently ranked 4th in the state. Going into tonight, I don't really anticipate tonight being a big factor in that state 5A rankings. Then after the Cleveland game, Soddy Daisy. Then that's 2 away games. Then we're coming back to Bill Horton Field to finish the regular season with Walker Valley, and then McMinn County, who's really looking good. And this is Cody Bice that broke a tackle, busted another Ray County lazy boy first down.
So we're under a minute here in the third quarter. Cathedral leads Ray County 33-8. Elmer, absolutely, I agree with you 100%, and not only just for Zach Pemberton, but really this whole team. As you mentioned, we did play Cathedral last year in Indianapolis and suffered a loss up there. But if anything, it seemed to be motivation for the second half of the season. So A.J. Velasco getting in the game here. He was on the carry there. He picks up a couple of yards. It is now 2nd and 8 now for your Golden Eagles.
Yeah, we took it on the chin last year. We took it on the chin. Guys had a great trip to Indianapolis. I enjoyed it. My wife went up. We did go to Lucas Oil Field. We didn't play there, but had a nice tour. Beautiful city in Indianapolis. I really enjoyed it. It really surprised me.
We're going to go to the air here. Oh, pass is intended for tight end Jared Edwards. Just out of his reach. It'll now be 3rd and 8 for Ray County.
But he did have some daylight.
He did. It was hard to tell from the angle here if it was just a little bit too far out in front of him. But I would have liked to have seen if that ball would have gotten to his hands. Pemberton rolls out left. We're going to go to the air once again here. Pass intended for Eddie Davis. Thrown just a little bit behind him, and it is incomplete. The horn you hear in the background is the end of the third quarter. It is the Cathedral Fighting Irish 33, Ray County Golden Eagles 8. We will be back after a short commercial break.
Justin came out, we walked the land, we looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com.
Well, everyone knew that this was going to be a tough contest going in. Going into the fourth quarter, we hope to see the Eagles put some more points on the board and escape this contest injury-free. Playing one of the top 100 teams in the nation is no small feat for the Eagles. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much for that, Larissa. Great to get that feeling on the field. And so we're getting ready to start this final quarter. with a punt for Ray County. Chandler Kaler gets a good leg under it.
Signal forward made, just shy of the 30. First down, Fighting Irish.
Close to a 40-yard punt there for Chandler.
Cathedral back on offense here. Keller out of the shotgun. Steps back into the pocket. He's going to throw a big pass over the top. Intended for number 10, Derek Hall. Christian Simon out on the coverage. It is incomplete. It is now second down. Going to throw a big pass over the top. Intended for Keller getting flushed out of the pocket. He throws it up. It is going to be nearly intercepted by Christian Simon. I believe it fell just short of his grasp. It will now be third down for Cathedral.
Let's take another look at that defensive play there.
Getting flushed out of the pocket. He throws it up. It is going to be nearly intercepted by Christian Simon. I believe it fell just short of his grasp. Third and 10 here for Cathedral. Keller out of the shotgun. Jawan Martin gets a good push. He breaks through, but not able to get to Keller in time. He gets it out to Collins, who is going to be very close for a Cathedral first down.
Hit first by Barger. Tackled by Kaler. Fourth, 5.
Little quick screen pass there.
It'll be 4th and 5, and it looks like who is going to be very close. We may see a proper punt formation here on 4th down from Cathedral. Back deep to receive the punt for your Golden Eagles is Cody Bice. Keller's going to do the honors of punting. He delivers an end-over-end punt that is going to take a Ray County bounce and be fielded dead at around the 34-yard line.
Ball touched and down just beyond the 35. First and 10, Ray County.
Handoff faked. Pemberton rolls out. He has got Cody Bice out. It is complete to Cody Bice, who's going to get out across the 45, finally brought down near midfield. Zach Pemberton with a nice pass and catch there by Cody Bice, and a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
You see him roll out here on this replay cam and just hits Cody Bice right out there on the flats. Great play. First down, and here come the Golden Eagles.
A fake handoff to Bice. We got Eddie Davis. This is going to be caught. Eddie Davis is going to be brought down at the 4-yard line. Zach Pemberton with a beautiful pass across the middle, caught by Eddie Davis, and a great play by the Golden Eagles.
That's a big Lazy Boy Ray County first down right there. Take a quick look at this replay with Pemberton coming back in on the play. Boy, he steps back and he steps right into that pocket and he lets it go. Beautiful play, beautiful pass. Love to see that out of Zach Pemberton against such a high-caliber team, hooking up with Eddie Davis.
So first and goal here for Ray County. Handoff is going to go to Eddie Davis. He's going to try to finish what he started on the previous play, but he is going to be met by Notre Dame commit Pete Warner. Second and goal now for the Golden Eagles. Handoff fake to Bice. We have Jared Edwards wide open in the middle of the end zone. Pass is going to fall incomplete. Just batted off of Edwards' left hand there.
Let's take a quick look at this again.
Now third and goal.
Just off Edwards' hand.
He was kind of spinning into the play. I couldn't quite tell. Incomplete is the result. It'll be third and goal for Ray County.
And that is a big D1 Memphis commit, University of Memphis commit.
Handoff's going to go to Eddie Davis, who is going to get in the end zone for a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown.
He almost walked in, not quite. Let's take another look at that touchdown run by Eddie. Counterplay gets a good block there by Jared Edwards, who just dropped that pass in the end zone. Little redemption there for Edwards.
Coach Pemberton electing to go for the two-point conversion here as we have Eddie Davis split out wide to the right. Finally gets a defender on him. Pemberton is going to roll out to the right. Now looks back left. He has got Chandler Kaler wide open. Two-point conversion is good. So with 10:03 left in the ball game, Cathedral Fighting Irish 33, your Ray County Golden Eagles 16.
Let's take another quick look at that play right here. Pemberton rolls out to the right, turns around, quick pass to Chandler Kaler. Left tight end, he just walks in, strolls in.
Beautiful misdirection there by Coach Pemberton.
Well, I don't know if you heard that, Cam, but
I did. My ears perked there for a second, Elmer.
For those of you listening in, if you're not too far away from the stadium, they have, while they last, hamburgers are $1 each from the Ray County Touchdown Club. So if you're in the Evansville area, you may want to head this way.
Elmer, with 10:03 left, at what time do you think if I walked right now I could go and get 5 of those for the press box up here?
That would be a great idea. I like that idea. With 10 minutes to go in this ball game, hey, it's now a 17-point game. Cathedral leading 33-16. There's a lot of time on the clock, folks.
Looks like Coach Pemberton is setting up his kick formation for an onside kick attempt. Be interesting to see what soccer player Logan Johnson will do here on this kickoff. We have not seen him attempt an onside yet. Looking forward to this. It's going to bounce just once and going to be fielded by number 89 of Cathedral. So didn't quite get the good drive into the ground to produce the big high bounce on the onside. And Cathedral will take over at the Ray County 31.
And the good hands there by the Cathedral led them to get some really good field position here. Missed tackle.
Handoff to Tony Johnson here. He bounces out around the left side. He's going to have a pickup of about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 now for Cathedral.
Tackled by Rice. Kaler. 2nd, 4.
So this, I believe, is he's
a lot of activity on the field here.
Keller's calling an audible, I believe.
2 seconds on the play clock. He gets the snap off just in time. Handoff is going to go to Tony Johnson, who's going to be swallowed up by Tyler Brown and company for a loss of a yard. It will now be 3rd and 6 for Cathedral.
So that was Tyler Brown and Gavin Morrison. Third and 5 for the Fighting Irish. So we've seen some great things here from Ray County on both sides of the ball.
Pass intended for Collins. It is going to fall incomplete. And that will bring up a 4th down now for Cathedral. Keller out of the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff to Johnson this time. Rolls out left. He's got some time in the pocket. Delivers a pass in the end zone. Is going to be batted around and eventually find the ground for an incompletion. So it will be a turnover on down.
Take a quick look at that replay if we can. Keller launches it. He gets a little bit of pressure, but he launches it right to the back to the end zone. And Aubrey Smith, the sophomore, is able to high point it there in the end zone.
Just great defense by Smith there. Helped force the incompletion, batted it down, and the Golden Eagles will take over on offense.
So another great defensive stand for the Eagles. Here comes Pemberton once again.
Going to the air. Pass is intended for Chandler Kaler. Potentially, no, they're going to say incomplete. It looked like it was very possibly intercepted by Ethan Witt, but it falls to the ground. Another great pass from Pemberton. It was right there. Chandler Kaler and Witt kind of tangled up a little bit there.
Let's take a second look at this play, this rollout by Pemberton. Play action. And that's just a great defensive play there by number 24, Ethan Rhea. 5'11" senior.
Handoff this time to Eddie Davis up the left side. He's out across the 30. His feet get out from underneath him around the 34, but he has a big gain. And it'll now be 3rd and 3 for Ray County. Handoff's going to go to Davis again. He's out across. And he has enough for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
So Davis, the Ray County senior, continues to have a stellar night tonight.
Pass out to Davis in the flat. He's out across the 40. The 45 going to be brought down near midfield and very close for another Ray County first down.
Very close. Depending on the spot, I believe he's going to move the chains, Cam. He is moving the chains. We're
He
giving
is.
It to
That
him.
is another Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
We're going to take another quick look at that play. That misdirection pass there by Ray County. We're going to cut quick back to the action.
Handoff to Cody Bice. Nearly broke a tackle there that would have sprung him forward for a ton of yards. But still a pickup. Oh, there is a flag on the play.
Preliminary holding. Nope. Chop block.
Preliminary signal, chop block against Ray County.
Here comes Davis back in from the sideline.
First and 25.
But boy, was that chop block costly. First and 25 here for the Golden Eagles.
Coach Pemberton putting in the wing tee here. Handoff's going to be fake to Cody Bice. Pemberton rolling out to the right now. He's going to go to the air. The ball is intended and caught for Eddie Davis, who has a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
Wow.
That's another Ray County Mountain View Chevrolet first down.
We're going to cut back away from this. We'll come right back to that replay.
So Ray County really mixing it up here. Two receivers out wide to the left, Cody Bice and Eddie Davis. Pemberton with the keep here.
Looks like a busted play.
He picked up maybe a yard. No, they're going to spot him right back at the original line. It is going to be 2nd and 10 now for Ray County.
As Pemberton comes back into the play, let's take a quick look at this rollout pass. Well, he had defenders in his face. Davis comes back and gets it. So the Eagles are moving here. Got some blockers out front.
And off that time to number 3, I believe that's Chris Sturgeon. Yes, Elmer?
Chris Sturgeon. He is a big fan in Florida. Miss Peggy Sanchez tuning in. Big Chris Sturgeon fan. We appreciate her tuning in.
And he did pick up enough yards for another Ray County Lazy Boy first down. The fumble on the snap here. And it looks like Cathedral with the recovery. So just as the Golden Eagles were building some momentum and looked like threatening to score once again, a little mishap on the handoff, on the snap rather, and it will be a turnover to Cathedral.
It's unfortunate, but let's take a quick look at this Sturgeon run for that first down. Great run by Sturgeon. So we're just inside of 2 minutes here in the ball game. Costly turnover, but what a great drive Ray County had going.
A whistle before the play gets it underway. Looks like it is going to be timeout Ray County. So with 5:50 left in the contest, Cathedral 33, Ray County 16. We'll be back in a short minute.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Rob Armstrong. I'm the senior pastor at New Union Baptist Church. I want to take this opportunity and let you know that we're a church that's for Ray County. Our aim is to see our neighbors and the nations glorify God through faith in Jesus Christ. We're excited about our Eagles season this year. We're rooting for the Golden Eagles, and we want to invite you and your family to join us any Sunday morning at 8:30.
Keller's pass complete to Collins, brought down by Graham. First and 10, Fighting Irish.
First and 10 here for Cathedral. Handoff is going to be given to, I believe that's Tony Johnson on the carry. Correction, it was Sissel. He is stopped for a loss by Chandler Kaler. And it will be second down and 11 now. 5 minutes left in the game. Cathedral leading 33-16.
It was Gavin Morrison had a hand on him back there before Chandler got a hold of him.
There is a flag on the play here. Pass was complete to Morris. I'm sorry, correction, Collins.
Be a false start on the Irish. Illegal formation.
Keller with a little dump underneath to Tony Johnson, who was going to get out back across the original line of scrimmage and bring up a 3rd and 9 now for the Fighting Irish. After the spot, it looks like it's actually maybe 3rd and 6.
Very generous spot for the Irish, in my humble opinion.
Keller rolls out. Pass is going to be complete this time to Tony Johnson, who's going to get out across the Ray County 45 and have enough for a Cathedral first down.
He was met by Sturgeon and Peyton Barger, with Aubrey Smith picking up the rear, 2 safeties and left cornerback for Ray County.
Hand off to Cecil this time. Keller out of the shotgun. It looks like the hard snap might have drawn the Golden Eagle defense off sides. And it has. So it will now be 2nd and 1 for Cathedral. Handoff is going to go to Johnson this time. He's got some room up around the left side. He is sprung by a big block. It's going to be forced out of bounds around the 22. However, there is a flag on the play.
So it's going to be a holding call against the Irish. All right.
Second and less than a yard here for Cathedral. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. It's like his original push and forward progress will give him a first down.
So without something miraculous happening here pretty soon, Cam, it looks like week 6 for Ray County is going to be in the books.
It is Cathedral 33, Ray County 16 with 2 minutes left in the contest. We knew Cathedral had a lot of talent coming into this game. We knew that we had our hands full, but got to be really proud of Coach Pemberton and these boys here tonight, Elmer. And that was Cecil there on the touchdown run by Cathedral. Sylvia's point after is good.
This is absolutely a much better showing than the ball game last year. We've actually seen some things that we haven't seen out of the Eagles all season. I mean, we haven't seen, we probably averaged 2 passes per game.
If that, yes.
If that, for about 3, maybe 4 games on a 4-game winning streak, nonetheless.
And the run game has been so effective, no reason to necessarily go to the air any more than that. But we have got to see a little bit of diversity here from Coach Pemberton on the offensive side of the ball tonight. I would estimate Zach Pemberton, of course, our statistician, Cam Meadows, he decided to leave at halftime when he got so excited after how much Cleveland has suffered, according to Elmer, I believe. No, I'm kidding. I think Zach has thrown it around 10 times tonight. A couple beautiful looks, including that near touchdown reception to Eddie Davis. Sylvia's kick is going to be taken at the 1 yard line by Christian Simon.
Simon brought down near the 22, first down, Golden Eagles.
It looks like Cody Bice is still on the field. He is slow to get up. Kind of seems to be propped up on his left side, favoring. He hasn't moved, and this is definitely a concerning sight for the Golden Eagles, Elmer.
It sure is.
He's not writhing around in any sort of pain, so.
You can see it's concerning. Coach Pemberton is coming out on the field.
You can hope that maybe he just caught a cramp, but we will go to a commercial break and be back in just a moment.
Gets a pat on the helmet from Micah. We hope he's all right. We'll be right back.
Justin came out. We walked the land. We looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com.
So we're back. Cody was able to walk off the field on his own accord, but wasn't really easy for him, so he could have some issues there. We'll keep you posted on that.
Marshall and Smith on the stop. Second and 4.
Cody's a veteran back, came into the season with a load of yards ever since his freshman year. Freshman year, piled up a bunch of yards. Sophomore year, more. Huge numbers last year. So he's been a 1,000-yard rusher the past 2 seasons.
Eddie Davis on the carry. Looks like the ball came out, but the Golden Eagles were able to hop back on it.
Gain of 5. That's another Ray County Mountain View Chevrolet first down.
And this has been a long game for these Ray County starters who have not seen much action in the second half for the past several weeks.
Pemberton rolls out to the left, being chased down, and he is going to be sacked in the backfield.
Pemberton sacked for a loss. 96. Chris.
And by the time the ball gets set, I'm not even sure we will actually see one more play here tonight, Elmer.
And we just got a good report from the sideline. Cody Bice fans that are tuning in, we're all Cody Bice fans. We just got a report that Cody, it's only cramps right now.
Handoff is going to go to Brandon Hunt, who's going to be brought down around the 45.
So with that, in the final seconds, leaving the clock, it's going to be Cathedral Fighting Irish from Indianapolis, Indiana, 40, Ray County Golden Eagles, 16.
We will do our best to get you down on the field to bring you Coach Pemberton's post-game remarks to his team and the Golden Eagle faithful, as well as a post-game interview. We'll be back in just a minute.
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
It means that we are, as a management team, committed to our folks' safety. And in turn, our people take that safety home to their families. You know, it has a great positive impact on the community.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
Too many fumbled snaps, too many penalties. I thought you battled, though. That's what we're looking for. I thought we battled all the way through. Keep your heads up. We got an off week coming up this next week. Monday, we've got a freshman game here against Stone Memorial. Varsity and JV are off. You will be off Monday and Friday, and we're gonna take it very lightly the whole week. Okay, we're gonna rehab and get back healthy and ready to make that stretch run. Okay. So hey, but you got to take care of your body. We're gonna work hard in the weight room. We're gonna work hard on our conditioning because some of us need it, don't we? Some of us need it. That we're struggling tonight. We're not gonna have a whole lot of contact during the week. We're gonna get healthy, and then we're gonna get ready for Cleveland that next week. But Monday is freshman here. So varsity and JV, you are off Monday. You will be off Friday also, and then I'll let you know the rest of the way. We plan on being down Tuesday. Okay? Probably won't be a practice. It'll probably be film, and just like we did last year. Okay? A lot of film stuff. But I need everybody here. Okay? Keep your heads up. That's a good football team. They're ranked up high in the country for a reason. They got a lot of good athletes, but I'm proud of you how hard you battled. We had our chances to get back in it, didn't we? We've got to learn to take advantage of those things. We've got to learn. We made too many mistakes. Keep your head up. Let's have a good week next week. Get ready for Cleveland that following week. Anything?
Let's go, everybody up right here, everybody up. Eagles on three! 1, 2, 3! Eagles!
Heather! All right, we're getting in position. We're going to try to catch Coach Mark Pemberton down on the field and get some words of wisdom after the game. Count.
All right, Coach, obviously Cathedral is a wonderful team, ranked in the top 100 or so of the nation. What are our takeaways? What can the Eagles learn from this night?
Well, just like I told our kids in there, I thought they battled the whole way. You know, I'm proud of them for that. We just make way too many mistakes. We fumbled the ball too much on snaps, which were drive killers, and had way too many penalties again. The penalties we have got, we're running those guys. We're trying everything we can to get that stuff resolved, but we've got to get it resolved before we start this stretch run, starting with Cleveland. But I'm proud of the way our kids battled and fought. I mean, they got after it, and that team just got so many athletes. It's hard to pin them all up, but it's something to build on. We did a lot of really good things. We did some things not so good, but that's what you're at this point in the season. You got to start playing better each week, and hopefully we'll start that with Cleveland.
One thing we saw this game that we hadn't seen so much of up to now was the passing game. Really, in the second half, picked up quite a bit. How does that play into going into the playoff season? Well,
I mean, the course of the game gave us an opportunity to throw the football. We were hoping we could get in at the half 12-8, but we fumbled a snap down here on third down, late in the half and third and short, and that gave them the ball back. So So but we were during the course of the game we really had to throw the ball to try to get back in it, and I thought we did a pretty good job with it. It's got to continue to improve, but if we can get a passing game going also, it's going to help us.
All right, you said that this week and next we're going to rehab and rest up and get healthy. What does that look like going in for Cleveland's game? Is Mason potentially on for playing in that game?
I'm not sure. We're going to take it day to day. We got a lot of kids besides Mason that are banged up, so hopefully this period off here will give us time to get healed up and give us a chance to make a stretch run.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, so you heard it from Coach Pemberton. Able to see a little bit more in-depth offense of Rhea County in the passing game, but there was just too many turnovers, too many penalties, something that I can assure you Pemberton and company, his entire coaching staff will be working on with the upcoming weeks, and they have a bye week. It's a really scheduled bye week on week 7. It's really a good time to have a bye week before we roll into a really rich district schedule. I mean, it's these last 4 weeks of the regular season are going to be so much fun with Cleveland, then Sunny Daisy, then Walker Valley, and then Big McMinn County, who has now found themselves in the top 10 of the state. They're running a wing T2. Great competitors. Their program's coming alive with that wing T. I talked to Coach Pemberton this week, and he said, isn't it funny that the 2 teams in the district that's running the wing T is coming on strong at this time of the year. And so we look forward to that game. Looks like Larissa has Eddie Davis down on the sideline. We're going to cut it down to her.
All right, Eddie, obviously this is a hard-fought game. What are your big takeaways from playing a team like Cathedral?
I think it's a really good team, so we knew it was going to be difficult coming in. We just knew that we had to have some positive actions, and then I think it's just a learning experience against a really good team. Well,
you had some really good offensive plays, and you've got some time to recover. What are you looking forward to playing Cleveland?
Oh, it's going to be a good one. It's always Cleveland, and it's at Cleveland, so it's going to be fun. I think the boys can get it done.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
All right, so heard it. Eddie's fired up for that Cleveland game. He had a great night tonight. We're going to take a quick break to the sponsors, and we're going to come right back to wrap up Week 6 here at Bill Horton Field. Hang with us. Be right back.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Rhea County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager, constituents come first. And as always, go Eagles! The safety and well-being of Rhea County citizens are the top. The safety and well-being of Rhea County citizens are the top priority. The safety and well-being of Rhea County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal. The safety and well-being of Rhea County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Rhea County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Rhea County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Rhea County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
All right, so there you have it. Week 6 is in the books. Cathedral, we wish them the very best in the rest of the season. And
safe travels home.
Safe travels home. Class Act program. I want to thank all the administrators, the sports information, the media director, all the people, associate athletic director, all the people that have helped me and as part of Ray Review in the last couple of years to be able to work with us, get the word out for this broadcast. Thanks to everyone in Indianapolis for tuning in. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be able to compete with such a great program the past 2 years. We want to wish this team, their staff, their coaching staff, the band, the entire fan base that came down here to Ray County. Want to wish them very safe travels home. Hope to maybe meet up with you again, maybe sometime on down the road. It may be far down the road, but it's been an honor and a privilege.
It really has, Elmer. We appreciate them making the trip over to Ray County.
And as for Ray Review, on behalf of the entire team, my name's Elmer Harris, here with
Cameron Lane.
Tune in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, October 7th at Cleveland.
At Cleveland. Ray County is going to dig in, as we said, in the district schedule. Big rivalry game at Cleveland. Be sure to tune in. Until then, go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
The work that you put in, you've got so much time vested into the program that you're not going to surrender at any point, you know.
Wake up in the morning, head out to the field. Another day you're kicking up dirt, another chance to test my will. It ain't just a set of shoulder pads, it's the armor that we wear. When the battle starts on a Friday night, you can feel it in the air. It's that eagle pride. On a Friday night, it's that eagle pride. On a Friday night, hard work pays off. You reap what you sow. That's the way we live with them blue-collar boys from just down the road. Till the weekend comes and the crowd pours in and the whistle blows. It's time to smash some out. It's time to ring some bells again. It's that eagle pride.
Get it down the huddle. Get up off the ground, get back to the huddle.